Hi guys, here we are playing Ace Attorney Investigations, Prosecutor's Gambit, as we are, getting further. Typical attorney. What doesn't being an attorney have to do with anything? Not very well, tableware here, among the some kitchen and hotel. He said is same of the what Miss Brown served us earlier. I think Samson shouldn't have drank tea out of that. But then the cupboard does it with the pot and the cup. Fingerprints. His were the only ones that they found. Is that the case of the utilities too? Everything else was been washed. There wasn't any prints to find. I was wearing gloves while he was working on this graffiti. Can explain why the prints were only on the teapot and the cup. Break. Damage creations. All of the creations are missing a little piece of each. I think no one on the stands was holding up a ship. Someone really went all out. You think it could have been the killer? Currently possible. Either way, I think we can safely say the stand was damaged in our mystery person tampering spree. When it broke, the ship fell and smashed open the treasure chest. It could have remained closed otherwise. What are you investigating, officer? Sir, I was taking the temperature of the water here. What have you learned? Oh, it's warm, sir. Stream of each room running to the mouth, and then the water is circulated back to the room. What does it say? Seen a house quite like this before. These folks, they are all crazy. I think we're about done here for now. Well, if I wasn't convinced before, I am not. I did it. No two ways about it. Well, what do you mean? All the rooms in this place locked from the inside. The only way to unlock them from the outside is with this key. I see. And who had access to that key? Who do you think? Tangaro. The only one. There any copies? With the manual key, Tangaro could have slipped into anybody else's room time he liked, and you could even lock the room from being outside if you want to. Tangaro room wasn't locked, wasn't it? Nope, which is exactly what makes him a suspect. Can you explain what you're thinking? If the door was locked when the body was found, Tangaro would have been mostly a suspect, which is deliberately didn't lock his room. Why he smashed in the lid in the trash chest, so the body was on full display. Everyone was supposed to getting in his room when the judging finished up, so he made it to look like the murder happened while he wasn't there. Oh, the only one thing he didn't plan on it was Bond finding the body. Anyway, that's my thing on this whole thing. Good for you. Not for you, Mr. Attorney. You also believe that Miss Tangaro who damaged the other pieces in this room? Yep. I know you have to believe your client. Good job, but I'm a detective and I serve the law. No matter how quickly clean somebody seen, a suspect is still a suspect. I fully understand your reasoning, detective. Would you mind if I apply a little critical thing of my own? Yeah, Do your worst. As a detective wouldn't compromise his devotion to the law, my beliefs either. I'm not going to give his version of events in fact. I'm going to show him the piece of evidence that highlights the contradiction in his claims. Okay, let's see.
Objection!
You established that the body was hidden inside the chest. That Miss Baum only came running into this room when we heard a sound. The only reason to infer the sound was that of the chocolate boat collapsing. Sure, seems like it, but based on the evidence. Yet to assume that Tango had it all at the chest. With this photo, it's more than clear that what was given it was the ship that did the smashing. And if that occurred only in moments before Miss Bond had entered the room, it couldn't have been broken by Miss Tango, who was out judging the contest at the time. I never said he did it in there. He could have done something to the stand, so when he was in the middle of judging. Have you any way of proving that assassination? Nope, but the investigation is not over yet. There's still time. He doesn't have anything to console with. Find any prints in this room besides those of Miss Tango? Yep, one on the door. Well, we found Tango and Frost prints on there too. Well, brought it in here for a brief moment, right before we working on our creations. Those prints are probably from then. Take it you haven't checked on Miss Tango for prints yet? Well, I would. You know that someone tampered with them. But it's possible they left some prints when they did so. Fine, but if we don't find anything, you guys still top of my list. Got it? You guys top of you. Check out all the chocolate stuff for prints now. Sir, right away, sir. The bet we found dusting out of the chocolate and we found prints that doesn't belong to the Tango, sir. Go on, whose? Alicia Scone. She's one of the contestants. Good work. You can go back whatever you were investigating before. Yes, sir. Seems we have a suspect besides Tango. Even without your lawyer imprint, I wasn't wrapped about. You know. Anyway, I will go to. Yeah, to say for herself. Let's go. I mentioned her too. He said he was ruthless. He will do anything to win. It's gonna sound like a pretty suspicious character, huh, Mr. E? Yes, I think we better go speak with her ourselves as well. Would you mind also accompanying you? Babysitting you is not my job. Oh, come on! Well, I guess you did pick up a couple of useful clues already. But if you want to tag along, be my guest. Thank you, Detective. You're too kind. But Detective Matt, sir, I don't think that's such a good idea. I think you're still busy there in there. I'll be fine. Me, him, don't exactly see eye to eye anyhow. Who is this him? Who did I assign the case to? Manfred Forenkama. What? They gave it to Forenkama? He hasn't lost a case in 25 years. Karma, a living legend over the prosecutor's office. You'll never face each other in court, but I heard plenty of stories. Say he will do anything to assure a guilty verdict. Can't let it distract me for now. I need only continue what I do believe is right. And this is sadly where I'm going to end off for today, guys. I wish you all a good day, a good week, and peace and prayers. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.